Could you just
print something out.
Oh.
Could
you just turn that down?
Can you turn it down?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, you better be. No, it's fine. No, now that
you're
we
fine.
knew it was, I know. Now that we know it's you, it's okay. Hey Falcon Nation, welcome to another edition of Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, the good guy, the co-host, Danny Berg, Director of Gulf Atlantic Sports, and the SID behind the camera, Tom Ferguson. That's the last time we could use the Gulf
Mike,
Atlantic.
you didn't say it as much as I thought you were going to say it on Saturday.
I know.
I thought it was going to be every time you cracked the mic.
I know, but you know what? I was there for so long, and there's not a lot to say, and then I was just like, I've had it. I'm just saying, let's go.
It got to like hour 4.5, 5, and I could just see Mike's at the table like, all right.
Because I'm there, like I'm by myself.
He's seen enough wrestling.
Yeah, like I don't mind wrestling. However, it's not
5 hours of sitting there.
It's a lot.
It's not the top of my list of stuff. Yeah. So but
the Gulf Atlantic. We the long-standing tradition and keeping up. Received the message from one of the ADs and about what a great job was done by Lackawanna Athletics across the board, and we appreciate that. And making sure that the long-standing tradition of the Gulf Atlantic wrestling tournament is on par with what had been done with all the predecessors.
Yes, I'm sure.
And I was like, that's fantastic.
Yes.
At least they get it too.
Yes, exactly. So that was by far the best Gulf Atlantic District
Without
Championship in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, and thank you, all the schools that came and the competitors and the coaches and even some of the athletic directors that came. I mean, it was just, they all helped put on a great event. It's not us as the host, it's what they make of it. And they were super helpful from setting things up to cleaning up, and it was just a great day.
Oh, yeah, they get it.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
Officiating was top notch. That was one thing that they all went out of their way to let us know about. And we were fortunate to have some officials that are Division I officials and some that have done national championships at the Division III, Division II, and it made for a great Saturday.
Right. Unfortunately, none of our guys qualified, but they went out there and they competed and they did the best they can. I think our best placement was
fourth.
Yeah, it was fourth in heavyweight, right?
Yeah, and that just it's tough, right? I mean, you're qualifying to represent our district and obviously the college at the national level. So it's not just handed to you.
No.
And I don't think anybody expects it to be. But the top competition was tough, and it was some outstanding performances. In particular, 125-pound Nick Giacomo from Gloucester. He's a returning national qualifier,
right?
And he was the most outstanding wrestler. Coaches voted on that one,
right?
Which is cool. So it's tough. There's some damn good competition.
Yep. So our guys got some experience, and then we'll be ready to
all first year
bulldoze through that next year.
All
as
freshmen.
we have a full roster, and guys wrestling at all different weight classes. So it'll be exciting to see. But congratulations to Coach Barbrie on his first season as
first official season
on wrestling coach, and we'll see what he produces next year. But I know some of the guys have already reached out to me and said they want to get better and what can they do. So we're going to work on them a little bit and see if they can keep it up through the spring and summer, and when they get back in the fall and be ready to roll.
Yeah, and that's, as a coach, that's all you want, like to have your own athletes reach out to know what they can do and want to do better. I mean, there's nothing. That's that's one of the best feeling in the world, other than them saying
there's
thank
a big
you when
difference.
they're done.
And I have a lot of athletes that ask me, Coach, what do I need to do to get better? And we help them, but you still got to show up and do it. Asking is just the first part. The actual action, is the tough part. But we'll see. So if you want to get better, you got to put in time in the off season. But speaking of on a roll, basketball is still rolling.
Sure are.
Both of our teams heading into the district championships, the region championships on losing streaks. And that's how I want it. I don't want us hot. I want us be down and be like, all right, we've lost, the women lost 2 in a row, the men lost 1. But all right, we got to get back to that winning feeling again. What better time than Region 19 championships?
I think it might make them more hungry to show that they have something to prove.
Yep.
Both are a number 4 seed, so they're both they're not the favorites. Both digging to get out, and it's better to end on a winning note than a losing note.
Do we make any predictions?
No.
Okay, because I'm mush. I'm jinx.
No.
So if I make
our predictions,
so do I
usually don't even the games don't even.
Sometimes the games don't happen, so we got to be careful.
And we're lucky enough to be hosting. Yesterday we hosted Raritan Valley for the women. So we're lucky enough to get one more home game for our women.
One home game for the women.
And if you want to know what happened in that game, you just go to LackawannaFalcons.com.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom, for those updates.
Mm-hmm.
Women 4 seed, men 5 seed, both playing Raritan Valley.
Yep.
The women on a Tuesday, the men are on Thursday. The men's tournament only has 4 teams.
Right.
The women's, I believe, had 6. So got to win.
Yeah.
Win and move on. That's it. I mean, that's the name of the game.
That's it's not technically March yet, but and when it comes to March, you survive in advance.
That's
so,
it.
Just find a way to win. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just have to have more points than the opposing team, and you get to play, one more time.
Something that I've always said was, coach will be like, we won, but I was like, would you rather lose pretty or win ugly? Yeah. I'll take an ugly win any day of the week, right?
That's an easy one.
Right. So it doesn't matter what it looks like. Just get it done and hopefully perform well.
That's a no-brainer. We always have celebrity sightings walking through from the training room. So Ben Eisenhower.
Yeah, he has the timing. He was here quite a bit in the fall semester.
Yeah, he's smiling a little bit more now because he's starting to feel a little bit better. He's seeing the getting his work done. So to see smiles on Ben's face. So, but. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm very interested to see how not only our women but our men on Thursday, since they're back up at Raritan Valley and lost a nail biter their last time up there. On a missed 3-point attempt by Amir, right? It was Amir that missed that.
I think so. Yeah, missed the chance to tie.
Amir Elzey missed 3 to tie it at 86. Raritan, number 1 seed, got their work cut out for them because our men, when we're on, we're pretty
dangerous
good.
4 seeds.
Yeah,
both. Yeah. Right. I mean, the women they've played tough against Union. They've played tough against they're right there. The men, I still think that the men, even though they lost their last game to SUNY Sullivan,
right,
who's ranked 3rd in the country, are playing the best basketball they have the entire year.
Right.
So,
and we'll just toss that game right out the window. That was just.
We
were already in the postseason. Coach Gable didn't want to get anyone hurt. Want to keep everyone
still
healthy.
wanted to get a game without a long break.
Get some work, and still better than practice. So let's take care of that.
Right?
So a 30-point loss at Sullivan doesn't even matter because if you watch the live stream, you couldn't even tell what was going on anyway. But the scoreboard was very evident, though, so I was able to see the score. And I didn't have to text Tom and say what's the score of the game and stuff too.
We were due.
Yeah,
got that one out of the way.
Yep.
Get hot. Region playoffs.
Right.
Get a W on Thursday.
Right.
Region
but
championships are on this
But if you are watching this on Wednesday, or even if you're watching a day late on Thursday, I know Raritan has a live stream. They always do a pretty good job up there. So you could catch that. Tom will have the link out.
I'll have the link on the site, and I was told by the boss himself that I will be there live.
Really?
So I'll be tweeting live.
He will be. The arrangements have already been made for him to pick up his vehicle and all that good jazz. So
very nice.
Thank you, Enterprise, for helping Lackawanna
of course
Falcons athletics out with their needs, and thank you for your recent sponsorship.
Even better.
To the Lackawanna College Athletic Department.
I hope it's as sweet as ride as we had when we went to West Point, Tom.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. I mean, that was like.
I think you should.
There's 2 cars going out that day. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Not predicting. The women potentially play Thursday, and if there are, another vehicle will be going out. The boss might get that one.
Okay.
Well, so Tom might have a moped.
Tom wants a self-driving car. Tom wants one that just drives himself.
Just sits back. You can tweet while driving.
Exactly. That would be
I'm on my way.
Yeah. So best of luck to our men's and women's basketball teams. Let's hope we could talk men's and women's upcoming games next week on the Falcons.
Which would mean they each win the region championship.
Yep.
Oof.
That would be something.
That'd be nice.
Stay up to date on LackawannaFalcons.com and our social media sites. Let's take a break.
Sounds good.
Take a break, play a commercial, come back, wrap it up, and we're done.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back. Yep. Don't give it away yet. We'll be back in the Falcons corner. Take flight.
Imagine the innovator you could be tomorrow with an innovative education today from Lackawanna College. Our Level Up program puts high school students on an early college pathway for an easier college transition and faster degree attainment at a dramatically lower cost. That's why Fast Company named us one of the world's most innovative companies. With an education from Lackawanna College, imagine where you'll be tomorrow. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
You know, going to college is a lot more than just about getting an education. It's a life experience.
It's personal growth.
Connections that last a lifetime.
It's memories that are everlasting and experiences that you could have never imagined. It's an education that will change your life forever.
This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
We are back on the Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, the good guy to know, the co-host, Danny Berg, the SID, Tom Ferguson. No athlete of the week yet this week. We will have one, but because Monday was President's Day, we were all off. We were all a day behind. We don't know what is really going on.
Right.
So we'll get to athlete of the week. I think we have it narrowed down to you said the two.
We have two.
So we'll keep
two
them sealed. We won't
candidates.
let everyone know what the two are, even though you like to give away secrets and tell them what's
Sometimes.
happened and stuff too. But we do have two that are on there, and one of those two will be athlete of the week. Maybe both will. Who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of like President's Day, so it's kind of like the delayed garbage pickup. You just push everything off a day.
Everything back. It's a miracle we're getting this out on Wednesday. This show.
It is. I know
We do
Tom's a busy boy about things that I can't discuss.
Good.
At least not until Mike discusses them first.
Right, yeah.
Yes. Everything has to come through me.
I know. I've learned that.
Listen, speaking of coming through me, just because, and we had a little, I have a microphone when I'm at events, does not mean I'm in charge of stuff. I'm just saying what other people want me to say. So the power of the microphone is very real, but I don't want the power of the microphone. So if you have a question about, especially during the Gulf Coast wrestling,
Don't ask me.
I don't know. Ask the guy with all the computers next to me.
Exactly.
Or, I don't know, ask the guy who's running it. He's sitting over there.
Yeah.
Just because I have
And
a
they-
microphone, don't ask me. Now,
I
a lot
think
of the wrestlers are very nice, sir.
Oh, great. Do you know this? Do you
but
know
then
that?
some of the people are asking questions I have no idea.
They would always say, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, smart enough to hire them
Yes.
to run it because
So
I
ask them.
don't know.
Yep. I just go right there.
What do you think the plan? I can tell you food's downstairs. I made sure of that.
So the microphone is a very powerful thing, and I enjoy the power sometimes, but I don't want any responsibility that goes with that power. Does that make sense?
Great power comes great responsibility.
No,
you are the voice.
Not with no. Great power, no responsibility. That's the way we roll. I like it.
Well,
like
I'm
that.
waiting for your power to get on to.
You were going to tell everyone
No.
that last week we had Spring Sports Media Day.
Yeah.
It was
That's and then
Yeah.
cut
As far
off.
as
cut
you got.
off.
Spring Sports Media Day.
We had
looked
guest
awesome.
we had guest photographers here. Tom was doing the headshots. We had interviews. So Tom, we're putting all that together. That's going to be awesome because I know I have softball in the weight room today. So I know the first thing they're going to ask me besides, Coach, what are we doing today? Is, Coach, when are the pictures going to be out?
Where are the pictures? When are
Yes,
the
all that
pictures?
stuff. So do we have an answer? I can give them some kind of timetable.
Tell them it is being worked on and it will happen, if not by the end of this week, by the end of next week.
All right, good. And I'll tell them in the meantime, just look at the beautiful schedule release that you've put out yesterday for them.
Yes, yeah. We both schedules for softball and baseball up on the website, current, ready to go. Baseball starts this Saturday, and
Chesapeake.
we'll have Chesapeake, and then we'll have softball the week after that, and everything starts
Everything's
up from
starting
there.
to go. Yep.
Next week they head south.
Yep, so
Down
it's
to South Carolina.
it's
Hopefully they'll have some nice weather.
Yeah, so it's exciting for times for both men and women's baseball and softball players, which means my time with the women softball team will be winding down a little bit in the weight room. Hopefully we'll get some in-season workouts in, but if not, I'll miss them. They're fun. But I had a really nice time, at Media Day talking to Coach Pitzman and Coach McCary and some softball and baseball guys. So, we're looking forward to get those out.
They're baseball was practicing in the whiteout conditions on Saturday. It's like, a little rain. Then I saw Coach McCary's Twitter, and it goes, okay, this is enough, and the field was totally covered. But then it was 50 degrees yesterday, almost 60 degrees.
Listen,
beautiful.
It's the Northeast. You got to do what you got to do.
And the fact that they were able to even be outside in February in general was awesome. So we want to thank Shouts for getting us on over there, and guest photographer.
Yeah. We don't have to say who it is.
Oh, why not? We'll plug him.
No.
We don't want to plug Mr. Todd Hiller?
Sure, go
A
ahead.
Lackawanna alum.
Yes.
We could plug Todd Hiller.
Former
are you sure?
employee.
Former employee.
Former past teammate of mine.
And just he might be the original good guy to know.
He's a good guy to know.
No, he is. He is. A little disappointed. I missed him a little bit. But,
I didn't get a chance to talk to him too much because I was heading out and he was heading in, and I did have the opportunity to hold the door for him as he brought his camera equipment in. So that was
lugging it all in.
That was nice. Yes.
Yeah.
So
always nice. To,
I'm sure him and I will go on a run sometime.
Back.
He doesn't like to run when it's cold, so I'm sure once the weather warms up a little bit, he'll ask to go for a run.
At least he likes
we'll
to run.
Up a little bit. Yeah, it'll be fine. So, but best of luck to our baseball team as they kick off their season.
Heading to Chesapeake Community College.
Right.
Let's get a W.
And if you want results, Tom.
LackawannaFalcons.com.
Beautiful. All right. It's a wrap.
That's it.
All right. Put a bow on it, tie it up. We're out of here.
Hopefully we're back next week discussing region championships.
We'll see.
Hopefully, I said.
Fingers
no
crossed.
production.
Go get them,
predictions.
Falcons. All right. We'll see you next week on the Falcons Corner. Take flight. Thanks. Great job today, by the way.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Tom, you too. See you next week on the Falcons Corner.